Scrolling isn't a problem, it's a solution. Because you've probably tried to fix scrolling, right? You've probably watched videos, you've tried habits, tactics, strategies, and yet none of them worked. And the reason why is the title of the video. Scrolling in your life is not a problem, it's a solution. The actual problem is that your life sucks. Or at the very least, you're not enjoying it to the extent that you could. And that's the real problem, because back when I was scrolling around 10 hours a day, only now I realized that really I only scrolled because I felt lonely or I felt bored, or a mix of the two. And so it's no wonder that I scrolled, right? Like, you can't blame yourself for wanting to escape those things. No one wants to feel bored and lonely, right? And yet, getting upset at scrolling is like, imagine you get stabbed, right? And then afterwards you go ahead and put a band-aid over the stab wound. Being upset at scrolling is like being upset at the bandage, not at the thing that stabbed you. And so you realize it's silly, right? Being upset at the solution isn't going to get you anywhere. Now, of course, the problem is that the solution you've been doing is bad, right? It's not the kind of life that you want to live. It's like putting a bandage that has like infections and like gangrene all over, right? Just a bad bandage, right? We want to replace that and instead put a sanitized, high-end bandage so that we, first of all, won't get stabbed again, but second of all, it will heal faster. Now again, the actual problem in our lives is the fact that we just didn't enjoy it, right? I vividly remember when I was scrolling 10 hours a day, to say that I actually had fun most days would be a complete lie. In reality, I felt neutral to like sad most days. And only when I started to actually go out there and do stuff was, who would have known, the moment that my life flipped around and then it actually stopped scrolling, right? Obviously, there's days here and there where it pops up, but realistically, going from 3 hours average screen time from 10 is a huge improvement, and the same kind of improvement I want to get you to. Because imagine the kind of life you'd have where, like 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I worked out with these two guys and I had a great time. Yesterday, I hung out with my best friend for a couple hours, and today, I ate dinner with my family. Of course I wouldn't scroll, right? Neither would you if you had the kind of life where you didn't need to scroll, then you wouldn't even have to fix scrolling. It just go away on its own. And the one quote I really want to leave you by, this is from me. The more you enjoy life, the less you need scrolling. Because right now you need scrolling to cover up the problems, right? Like I said, it's a bandage, but it's a bad bandage, right? It's not going to actually help you long term. The fix, and what I've been alluding to this whole video, just find something more fun to do. Like, the single best thing that you can do to stop scrolling and to actually have a more enjoyable life is to build a routine. Like, genuinely, routine is the single best thing that I've ever done with my life. Building that routine has set me up to the point where I am now, right? Where I'm building the body I want, making the YouTube videos that I actually want to make, and having fun while doing so. Only when you actually have a routine, and specifically one that implements something fun, something enjoyable for you to actually live for, then of course you wouldn't scroll. And so I'll leave this video off here that I need you to remember that scrolling is not the enemy. It's just one of many solutions that you happen to have choose, right? Some people, they use junk food. Other people use video games or like gooning, right? Like, different people have their own vices, right? My vice was scrolling, same as you, right? And we can't get upset at the vice that we used to choose. We have to get upset at the fact that we didn't do anything about it. Like, you realize that for the last, let's say 3-5 years, You could have been doing something fun, right? You could have been doing something, but instead of choosing the bandage that would have actually healed it and would have gotten you somewhere, you chose the bandage that got an infection, made it worse. I'll leave this video off with the fact that I've coached people with procrastination and scrolling before. I do know what I'm talking about. And if you do want my personal help, I help people build a disciplined daily routine that helps them, first of all, get rid of the scrolling, but second of all, live the kind of life they want where they actually build something. If you're interested, there's a link in the description for a Google form. That's the best way to get in contact with me. Link in the description, Google form.